So sorry about that, guys. I unfortunately had to cut the video. My son was calling me 3 times in a row, even though I had the video on Do Not Disturb or my phone set to Do Not Disturb. I had to take that call because I thought it was an emergency. Oh my God. Okay. He wanted to know what the name brand of my boots were so he can buy the same name brand of boots. Yeah. Okay. So this video is going to be in 2 parts. I don't know how to re-edit it and connect it back together. So unfortunately, it's going to be a 2-parter. This is one that I sent in for myself. It is the 1 in 25 variant. I did get this book from Comic Legion, and I got it signed by Carrie Andrews back in when I went to Florida, when I went to Miami. So I had this with me back in February. I got that signed, and I'm very happy to get back a 9.8. Next up, we got a nice Vampirilla. We won't show the R-rated portion, but that one is signed by Christopher Priest. Again, that one was signed in Connecticut this summer by myself. And we got back some certificates. They did not forget to send us back the certificates. That is always good. Next up, we have, oh, that's a nice one. Whose book is this? Number 10. Dan. Congrats, Dan. That's a beauty. Next up, we have, Amazing Spider-Man 16. That's a beautiful dual signed copy. This one belongs to Derek. Congrats, Derek. Next up, we have, Ultimate Spider-Man 13. Also signed by Hickman. And that one belongs to Derek as well. Congrats, Derek. 2 9.8s. And, one more. Beautiful Ultimate Wolverine, number 2. That is, who is that? That's a Yasmin Puri. Putri. Yasmin Putri cover. Very nice. I almost thought it was Billy Tan for a second. Very nice. Congrats, Derek. Then we got some more Something is Killing the Children's. This one is double signed. I believe this one belongs to Michael Coffin. Maybe not. Let's see. 14. Oh, no, sorry. This one was Dan's. My bad. The other one did not belong to Dan. This one belongs to Dan. There we go. Dan gave me a double signed one. The other one belonged to Michael Coffin. Yes, that one belonged to Michael Coffin, the one with the single signature. Congrats to the both of you. Both receiving 9.8s. Just that one was dual signed and one was single signed. So we'll continue with Michael Coffin's books because he gave me multiple copies of each one. Man, they pack these tight. Okay, so 2 more 9.8s for Michael Coffin. Just want to show you at an angle so you could see the signature. There we go. And again, these were all books from Comic Legion that were taken down to Toronto and signed and brought back and submitted by yours truly to CGC. And then we have 2 more for Mr. Coffin. Check it out. Invisible Man, signed by Scotty Young. Congrats on some more 9.8s. Next up is this beauty, guys. This one, I'm very, very, very happy came back at 9.0. Look at that beautiful Todd McFarlane signing or signature, I should say. It's freaking awesome. This was a book that was sent from Calgary. The owner of the book did have it signed in person when Todd went to Calgary Fan Expo, and he had it. He kept it. Waited for an opportunity to ship the book to me, and I finally had it cleaned, pressed, and I'm extremely happy with the results. I wish I had taken a before picture of this book because it was in pretty bad shape. And Ryan is extremely happy that he's getting back a 9.0, man. So I'm happy for him. Next up. Oh, we got some beautiful Campbells. Who gave me these? Chi, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Here we go, sir. You got a beautiful 9.8 on a nice Campbell. And another 9.8, sir. Both belonging to Chi. That's awesome. And what's this? Oh, this is a metal sketchbook for Kevin Eastman, Ninja Turtles. This one belongs to Jason out in Toronto. Congrats on that. 9.8. And next up we have, oh, Johnny Desjardins. Beautiful sketchbook with a Thanos sketch on the side. Again, 9.8. Beautiful. Congrats, Jason, on those two. That's pretty awesome. That was the JSA. Oh, we got one more. Sorry, I almost forgot. Almost forgot the book for Chris. Chris Venom. Here you go, buddy. 9.4, man. This was an 8.5, guys. This book used to be an 8.5 when he gave it to me. So I cracked it, pressed it, cleaned it, and bingo, 9.4, guys. That's how you do it. Very happy for Chris with his nice grade bump. Very nice grade bump. Okay, next up we are going to actually get to the Momokos. Yes, round 2 of Momoko. Where did I put my Exacto? There we go. Let's see these beauties. Very exciting, as always. Very exciting. All right, here we go. What did we get back? I think they're all 9/8. I think. Yes. Oh, the first book happens to be mine. Love it. This is a beautiful Something is Killing the Children, number 12, Virgin variant. Beautiful. I think that's a 1 in 50. So I'm very happy to get back a 9.8. Very, very happy. Next is my Amazing Spider-Man 875. I think this was a Fan Expo Canada variant. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it hasn't been noted on the label, but I believe it was. So very happy with that as well. This is an awesome Space Yosagi. I think that's a 1 in 25 variant by Peach. Again, that one was from Comic Legion, and gorgeous, man. That's going in my PC for sure. That's a tough book to find. And we got, oh, one more, Wolverine number 1. I already sent in 2 other copies with custom label, and this one we got with the regular. No custom label. I just split it up. I don't know, man. So that's my 3rd copy. I'm really happy that all 3 came back 9.8. This one put for sale. This next book. So happy I had 2 copies, because my first one didn't get a 9.8, man. I got a 9.6 on my first submission. Now I have a 9.8. Both were from Comic Legion, of course, but one of them did have a little bit of a split at the top, and it was noted in the grader's notes when I did get the book back. So it happens, man. Still worth a shot, even though there was a little bit of white at the top edge here. CGC considered that a spine split, and they gave it a 9.6. However, I've submitted many books with similar printing defects in the past, and they have on occasion come back 9.8. So it all depends on the grader. So it is worth taking the risk. This one here is a beautiful cardstock variant for Future State Wonder Woman, and it's the Momoko variant cover, of course. I chose red. I thought it would really pop, and it really did. I'm very happy with the results on this one. Next up, I did send multiples of these as well, and I'm happy that they all came back 9.8. These are great books to submit for resale value. The reason why I say they're great books to resubmit or submit to signings for resale value is because these are $4 books, $5 books. So if you factor in the cost of the grading and signing, which is about $135 to $140, plus the cost of the book itself, which is $5, you have a beautiful signed Peach Momoko book for under $150. Where can you get that? You can't. So that's why these are great, and they're very easily resellable at $200 to $250 range, which is quite affordable for everyone who wants to buy a signed book. So if you keep your cost at $150, you could easily resell it for $200 and make your $50 profit. So here we go with Dark Ages number 5. That's the Peach Momoko variant, and it's a Stormbreakers edition, which features artists, the next generation of artists from Marvel. So she's a breakout artist. She is now one of the more recognized artists, and that's why her books go for premiums right now in the secondary market when you have signed books. And the fact that she lives in Asia and doesn't come to North America often to do signings keeps the value of the books quite high, since there's less availability. Here we go with the Black Cat cover featuring the cover featuring Black Cat on ASM 92. This was a 1 in 25 ratio variant, and I'm again very happy with the results on that one. That's going to be a keeper for me. The rest are going to be available if anybody's interested to make a purchase. Just let me know. Next up, oh, here we go. We got one for Costa. This was a book I actually sold to Costa, and I'm very happy that he got a 9.8 on that submission. Of course, you know, I want all my books that I sell to come back at least 9.8 or better. Here we go. This one is Christian's. Hey man, Christian gave me the Virgin variant edition. That's a Sad Lemon exclusive to the trade dress that was published by Marvel. And this one is, like I said, an exclusive for Sad Lemon. Congrats, Christian, on that. He also gave me a beautiful X-Men #1, Ultimate X-Men #1, and he decided to go with gold, and he has all the rest of the Ultimate series also signed in the same way, so that's pretty cool. Turned out great. Next up, whose book is this? This one is Jason Carvello's. Yes, Jason Carvello, man, congrats. The blue turned out really nice as well, just like the red. I had chosen red myself, and Jason went with the blue. Both gorgeous. They both turned out great. Wow, guys, this next one is insane. It's my second ever 10.0, guys. After submitting over, I would say, 15,000 books to CGC in the last 15 to 20 years, I could say I have two 10.0s. This is my second one, and it's signed. Congrats, Jason, in Ontario, again in Toronto. Dude, I can't believe you got a 10.0. Wow, very, very, very nice, man. Congratulations. I'm happy that I received, as a submitter, at least a 10.0, a second 10.0. You know, hopefully the next one will actually be one of my books. That would be awesome. I don't own a 10.0 yet, but that would be super cool to have in my collection. So next up, we have some books for Keith. Keith gave me these crazy 1 in 100 ratios for some of the X-Men books, like Ultimate X-Men #1. That's the Mark Brooks variant, but Peach Momoko did the writing and the interior work. So it's a great book to get signed by her. Next up, I have James. James with his Marvel Rivals 1 in 100. Of course, Peach Momoko Virgin variant. Congrats to you, James. The second one is Mr. Keith's. Congrats to Keith as well. Both of you guys got 9.8s. Pretty awesome. And last but not least, another 1 in 100 ratio. This one is the In-Hook Lee variant cover, but again, also features, I think this is the 1 in 200. One of those is a 1 in 100 and the other is a 1 in 200. So Keith had both. And again, they're both number ones. They're both high ratio books. So that's why they are worth getting graded. But however, I will say this, when you do grade a high ratio book that already has high value, let's say $100 to $200 range or more, and you add a signature, now you're increasing the value to about $400 to $500. It's a little tougher to sell a book that's $400 to $500 range versus a book that's $200 to $300 range. That's why I was saying during the video that if you do submit regular trade dress books that are $5, the chance of reselling them is a lot easier, even though the profit margin is less. You're gonna move the book quicker and you're gonna have your money back in your pocket, and you're not gonna have $150 tied up in the book waiting for it to sell. Or, you know, if it's a ratio and you bought it for $100, then you have $250 tied up in the book waiting for it to sell. And if you have 10 books like that, well, that's $2,500 just sitting there waiting to be sold. So sometimes it's not too easy to recoup your initial investment, and you want to keep your costs low. Go for regular $5 books. That's the best way to do it. Thanks again, guys, for joining Comic Book Corner. I hope that was a little bit of an educational video versus the other videos that we have been doing in the past. I'll try to integrate as much information as I can going forward as to the reasons of why these books are being submitted and what's the best strategy when you're trying to submit books for signing events. All right, have a great weekend, guys, and we'll see you again next week.